Hello, one and all. It is Chris, the referee for the Cepheid variable, coming at you for the last time of 2024. And I'm going to jump into our Patreon folks here and thank them before we go further into this episode. We got Garth, Ben, Jeremy, Hovo, H-O-V-O, Laszlo, Randy G, Thomas, Colby, Yam, Randy, Miles, Drelrin, and Taylor. Thank you guys for your continued support. A lot of it was for this entire year, so that's pretty dope. And I want to thank you all. As I said, this is our last episode of the year. And, yeah, we had a killer year. I'm going to post something over on the Patreon later this week. And so if you're not a part of that, check out the show notes and you can join. You can join for free and you'll see it. Pretty cool. We've also got some character art up there, but you got to pay the $3 for that. So, yeah, we are excited for the next year. And we are just so happy that we're still being able to do this and that you guys are liking it and listening. And that just makes us so incredibly happy. So without further ado, hope you guys enjoy this next episode. Hope you have a safe, happy new year or have a crazy new year. I don't care. Fucking do a ton of drugs. Have sex in the bathroom. Fucking knock it out, man. Whatever you want to do, I hope it's great. Bye.
I'd also like to point out that Chris has a new GM
Is
cover.
it new?
Yeah.
I've been looking at it the whole time, and I'm like, that's really
It
cool.
is new to me. It's
nice.
it is the Traveler 2024 updated one.
It's got Star Fox on it. It's just got Star Fox.
Legally distinct Star Fox?
yeah, it's
Yeah.
legal. Yeah, that's Star Mammalia.
That's Star Wolf.
It's-
Star Marmot.
Yes.
I hope this doesn't awaken anything.
No, yeah, I wanted to, because right now I printed out the 2022 version, so I've just got sheets. And so I was like, you know what, I'll buy this one. It's the holiday season. I'm going to treat myself. I was going to put it on my Christmas list, and I'm like, if I don't get it bought for me, then I probably should buy it myself, because this is like one thing I'm going to want. And so far, it's got some pretty decent. I wish I had the skills like the other one has, so that's why I kind of have both back here. But yeah, I just want to show it off.
Yeah, and
Spend
then
my money. It won't be cool.
that chick just keeps looking at me too, and I'm just
Yeah.
like, what does she want?
I was looking at this robot over here the whole time, and then I went over and I was like, whoa.
I just got like a pretentious
that's rad.
chick.
Who's she? Oh, there's Star Fox over there. I was like, what the fuck are you guys talking about?
Show it earlier. So
Yeah.
I'll take a photo and send it, and we'll put that on the interwebs.
The Discord.
We got the Discord. We got Blue Sky.
Oh, we have Blue Sky?
Yeah, we have this Blue Sky.
I'm not gonna.
I wouldn't expect you to.
Nah.
I only post on there. I'll just share episodes and I'm done. Because I don't want to.
I don't want to do another social media
Yeah, that's where I'm at. I
platform.
was like, I'm gonna go. I'll post our episodes. I'll like if anybody we know, like Stories and Lies post something, I'll share that or retweet. Or if Mongoose does, I'll retweet that. So yeah, y'all. Stop using y'all. I use y'all quite a bit in my life.
I think it's
Why do you
a
not?
lot of people.
I don't know. I just use it. Like I'm not from the South.
Yeah,
What's y'all's problem with y'all?
They don't own it.
Where do you come up?
Where do I go off that? I go
Yeah.
off to this world that we've
Here we
created with my friends, where we have just discovered that there were some extra pings on this sensor that sent you 6 hours to figure out as the mailman drives away and potentially put one of your guys' Christmas presents in the box. So I'm going to have to go do that after this episode so I can give you guys Christmas presents.
Envelope full of white powder.
Yeah.
I don't want that.
I don't want that after
I
recording.
wonder how it
What the
smells. So you guys are in, you guys just ran a sensor scan to look at deep dive into the system. You
Found
are,
obscure data.
yes, on Yasmin's computer. We never really stated where it was coming from, but it was going to be Yasmin because you guys got a pretty strong feeling she's in on this. You guys found that, yes, indeed, there were pings on this system that happened for like a couple minutes, and then they just disappeared. And then after the program stopped running to basically like fake that there were signals
there were no
correct.
signals.
Another thing happened that triggered everyone to go down to the planet, and that's where we stand right meow on this ship. It's been a long day. Like, you guys have been awake now for I think the other task you guys did took a couple hours as well. So you've been on the ship for probably about 10 or 11 hours. Probably getting close to sleeping.
Probably.
If you can sleep knowing that your allies are down on a planet.
How long would it take us to ping that sensor right now and see what it sees?
You could just type it in. You're just gonna give me a check here.
I would like to do.
All right, you're gonna make a detailed sensor scan. That's what it sounds like.
I don't know how detailed. I just want to ping that whatever one sensor.
So it's a routine.
Okay.
Which means it's gonna be 6+, and it's going to be intelligence or education plus your sensors, and it's going to take you 30 minutes to do it.
I'm going to stack that on top.
What does that mean?
Like a 12 on the die. So, like, it's just
You know what that means.
after checking all this data, like, whatever, let's just spend 30 minutes pinging again.
I'm trying to still figure out stack it on top of
No, I mean, like, the time it's
He's
taking
gonna stack it
6
on top,
hours. Like, after that 6 hours, just really quick.
Yeah,
Just,
stack that on top.
Yeah, set
Okay,
on top.
gotcha. I thought you were like, I was like, what?
I was thinking of the score.
no.
Yeah,
I mean, just like
stacking the score,
time-wise before we go to sleep, but whatever, 30 minutes, just do that.
Okay. Oh, I was going to ask you want to do it quicker.
No, 30 minutes is...
I feel like that's like I'm gonna keep it $1.50 or something like that's a new saying. I'm gonna put it on a t-shirt.
I'm gonna stack that on top.
bro.
Yeah, I'm gonna stack that on top.
I thought you just asked me like if I nuck if I buck. I was like, what is that?
You're like, did you want to round up the change from your Taco Bell to this donation? I'll stack that on top.
bro.
I'm feeling good today. I'll stack that on
I think
top.
we got something here. I think that
36 cents to help them children? Stack it.
Go and stack that.
8 cents of that's
Holy
actually going to go to
it
it?
flows. It rolls off the tongue, you know? Like, I think it works.
Oh, boy.
Shit.
Good
Tyler,
job,
you're a
Tyler.
fucking,
Yeah.
look at
Damn,
you.
I'm a trendsetter. Don't worry
Influencer
about
over
it.
here.
You are.
It's like Frankie says, relax. Stack that on top.
There's your t-shirt idea, Meescha.
Yeah, dude.
Okay, now we've got the one for this show.
I'm going to
There we
write
go.
it down
Love
because
it.
then we're going to be like, what was that one?
Yeah, what the fuck does this mean?
I've also enjoyed that since the first episode, we've never mentioned the show name in the show.
Oh, shit.
Like, I'll put it in the beginning when I intro, like, to say the Patreon
yeah.
people, but we've never physically said what the show was.
Oh, shit.
Besides the first episode.
Oh, my God. I love it.
That's fantastic.
Whoops.
I never thought about
I
that.
mean, we got to stack that on top.
Oh, God damn it. Tyler, I'm going to give you a boon for that.
Yeah, yes. Good job. Yes.
You're going to get a
please.
boon for that.
Yeah.
That was good.
All right.
You brought me joy.
That was good.
You're welcome.
You Maria, whatever
All right.
whatever
I'm gonna
her
see
name
how
is.
far. I'm gonna see how much legs that has. I'm gonna try to see what situations I can use that. You know?
Just sending an email at work.
Yeah,
Hey
yeah.
guys, let's stack that on top.
I was like,
They'll just assume that it's an established term,
Yeah, right? Yeah, exactly. We all did, right? We all,
Yeah.
that make
Yeah,
Wait, you never heard that before?
yeah.
It's just an acronym. STOT.
Yeah.
What the fuck was what?
this sensor, you dive into it. You're scanning through.
So I have a exceptional success if this is a DM6.
It is, it was a DM6.
Damn.
So
Sweet.
you dive into this motherfucking sensor, and you are absolutely, without a doubt, crystal fucking clear certainty.
Damn.
Everything's fine.
And there's nothing there.
Nothing there.
Okay.
You go back in time, you know, run that shit back. You see a couple pings that line up with when the ship landed.
When the ship 5 days ago or whatever.
No.
You're talking,
Your
you're talking
crew
the,
lands. You see the pings of that when the
I
crew
see.
lands on the
Yeah,
planet.
yeah. Okay. And then they disappear also?
They disappear also.
bum, bum,
All right,
bum.
something's
So maybe
odd.
the sensor doesn't work.
The only way we're going to know is to go down and check it out ourselves. I don't think we want to do that right now. But I think we need to get rested up and assume we're going into a hostile situation.
Yeah.
You do know there's an armory here.
Yep.
You don't know how much is left. But if you want to go see if they got any things for you to borrow, they took some stuff.
Yeah, first thing I want to do before I leave is set up. I mean, I'm sure we could set up something on the sensors. I've been here for 2 years. Any ship approaches the station, it will immediately alert me. Just like auto set up. So
This station?
yes.
Yeah.
So we could go go check the armory, get some rest, but if for some reason they were coming back, we wouldn't get caught on them.
Do you want to rest, get everything loaded up, get onto the ship with Willie, and then sleep on the ship on your way
I forgot
down?
about Willie.
Aw.
Yeah, he's just chilling.
He had a sandwich and went
You
back.
know what?
Yeah,
That's a
he's-
great
yeah.
idea.
He's just chilling on a ship.
Well, he needs some rest too, doesn't he?
Probably. But he can put that ship on autopilot, get some Z's.
All right, crew, what do you guys think?
It's a day to get down there?
Takes a day to get down.
Yep. Yeah,
No time to waste.
exactly.
All right, yeah, hit the armory, I suppose.
Okay. You check out the armory, and there are, we know that they did take some weaponry with them, so there's not a whole ton of stuff here, but I'm going to say that there is probably a pistol. We're going to say, I'm liking an auto pistols on there, or probably be a laser weapon, because a slug weapon's going to put holes in the side of the ship.
It would, and I actually thought it
Yeah.
was slugs, and I was really disappointed when there was no banana slug.
Oh, you thought
ammo.
it shot out like...
I wanted slugs. I wanted banana slug ammo.
Blood thrower.
shooting out, just slimy.
That would have been
gross.
amazing, but I didn't get that.
I'm sorry. We'll say there's a couple laser pistols. We're going to say there
Well,
is.
So I did on my equipment, I did pick out a laser carbine.
Sure. It's checked in there. So if you go
Okay.
there, you could check it out.
I will do that.
Does anybody else have a weapon, or are you going to try to procure a weapon from this area?
I did bring a gun. Do I absolutely have to check it in there, or can I
Yes.
try to have snuck it onto the
I mean,
station?
you could certainly have tried. I'll give you that.
What role would that be
Probably
to see if I...
would have been a stealth check, if that's a...
That's not a thing.
I mean,
Trust me,
I got-
Well, it's
I
called
got
did you
stealth.
want? Did you want to
Oh,
try
it
to
is.
convince
Never mind.
me
I did put it on.
in the warehouse?
Oh, yeah, you could go that route, too.
Stealth kills is so stealthy you didn't see it.
I know, right? I even put a point into it. I can't remember.
Yeah, I'm thinking stealth would probably be the smartest thing here.
Do it.
So give me that roll. We're gonna do you are sneaking past a guard, or we detecting that. I'm gonna say it's probably gonna be probably a 10 for this. This is pretty tough. Like the station is pretty locked down. They try to keep up on everything, so
Yeah, I don't know. I'd have to roll a natty 9, so I think I might just check it in.
okay.
Yeah.
I mean, it's one of those things. When you got there, they would take anything you had and they'd put it in a section. So if you ever want to go
Yeah.
back and get it, when you leave on leave, we can even say you guys still have it when you went on leave. You checked it out and you still have it on you because you haven't checked it back in on leave. I'm fine with that. Even.
But they know.
They know you have
Yeah,
one. You
yeah,
have to
yeah.
register it with
Yeah.
Yeah, I would have taken my snub pistol on leave, but the laser carbine would be in our armor.
a snub pistol. You a fucking detective?
No, it's just cheap.
I have a point in energy weapon.
Okay.
Is that cool? Is
I
that cool?
mean, that'd be a laser pistol.
Sure. Yeah.
I mean, would you want a laser pistol? We'll say that there is. I rolled for it earlier, and you guys interrupted me. There's one laser pistol, and there's 2 laser rifles left. So if you guys want to snag one of those, you can.
Okay.
But other than that, we can say there is probably a couple vac suits. Everyone here has a vac suit, so you should be good there.
This is our first rodeo in space.
I know it's not. There are no grenades, so don't ask for grenades.
That's
Oh.
slugs.
There wouldn't be slug weapons on there because that's ammo. That's actual bullets. So you're
Well, the reason I bought one is because I have, on gun combat, I have 1 in energy and 1 in slug. So I was like,
well, then you want to be a detective.
I just want to
Yeah,
look
you
cool.
see, yeah.
Yeah. See.
She came in the spring but left in the fall.
Oh, hell, yeah. You could have bought a revolver. That'd be dope too.
It could have.
The
That
same
pistol's
price.
basically a revolver. Okay.
It's true. Okay, so you guys get all your stuff. We see you guys getting some gear. How many ammo magazines are you bringing? Because I'm going to make you count what you shoot, and you need to have magazines to cover it.
Didn't you say there's no
Question
combat?
on.
And you were close to our future.
Well, I didn't, but I'm making sure if we are going to get to that point that you have, you know, to be like, oh, I got 15 magazine.
Yeah.
So that's all.
Yeah.
I'm just
Well,
making
let
sure
me-
you understand what your magazine has a count and a cost. So
I'm grabbing one of the laser. I guess I'd grab the laser rifle, I suppose.
laser rifle is does 5D worth of damage.
Whoa.
So yeah, it's good stuff. And we're gonna if anything pops up, then we'll have it. But I just want to make sure you guys know.
Ooh.
So what you guys get your weapons as the plan to sleep on the ship, the fly down, or are you guys going to stay here on the ship and then leave in like 8 hours or something?
I think you got a good call that we could get it moving, autopilot down, and get some rest on the ship. I think that would also make the most sense.
Yeah.
I don't want to get caught. Like,
Sure.
We don't know their number. Let's get out of this place. We have no defense.
Cool. So we see you guys get onto the ship. Willie's, you probably wake Willie up. You know, it took you guys 6 hours to do that thing, so he might be catching a cat nap, and he kind of just like, what's the plan there, Captain? He's kind of looking at you, Zander.
All right, Willie, we don't really know much more of what's going on other than this location on the planet, and I would imagine I'd have, like, on my comm, like...
Sure, you got a tracker on the other ship.
Yeah, coordinate, like, something happened there. The entire crew's there. Unknown foreign agents are there. We don't know how many, but I think our best course of action is to get down there to see what happened with the crew. So we need to we got packaged up here, like we're all carrying guns and stuff.
Yeah.
Like, got that. We've got some rations ready to go. Willie, we need you to take us down to the planet and then get some rest on the travel there.
I mean, it's not really, ship landing's not my best thing planet-wise, but okay, that sounds good.
I got faith in you, Willie.
I appreciate that. I just want to make sure the captain is going to compensate me for this extra chip, right? Like, I usually just go back and forth, so I just want to make sure we're going to have...
Is he the only craft we have access to?
No, there's crafts there. There's like another ship. He's got his crappy... we've established that Cody has his crappy ship hidden in the warehouse.
Oh.
Hey, it's not crap.
It's pretty crappy.
Damn.
I mean, I guess then I thought it was our only option. What do you guys think? Do we want to have Willie come along? And
Does anybody have a fly skill?
I mean, I have small craft.
I mean, I have pilot 1, yeah.
Okay.
I don't know if we necessarily need Willie.
We just do it ourselves.
And it might just be bringing another person into danger.
Yeah, then we would let Willie know. Maybe that's the thing. We tell Willie what we know and tell him, hey, we need you to physically go back to Ortega, wherever, and
New Zanzibar.
Yes.
and try to get in contact with the higher ups. We'll just let him do his thing.
Sure,
And
all right. Yeah, that sounds good. I can do that.
We'll hop on Coinbitter's ship and
All right.
head down.
All right, cool.
Okay. So,
like it.
how did Coinbitter get this 1-ton ship hidden in the warehouse? That's what I want to know.
It didn't come originally. When I first got here, I had to set it up such that I could get it in here.
Please say hidden panel. Please.
Yeah. And I mean, I'm assuming I did it successfully, like I didn't have to roll for that, but I'm
you have a
there.
Cookie device.
You have a full free trader, right?
I
believe it's a
so.
free
That
trader
sounds
or a
right.
safari ship.
No,
Which one
a
did you
free
pick?
trader sounds right.
Okay. Yeah, so you got it's a big ship. It's a large ship. Like, that's what the other ones are, so. We're not going to retcon that part, so you somehow have a large section of this warehouse, just stuff piled up higher than an actual ship.
There's probably like warehouses that are less active, maybe. I'm assuming
Sure.
it's not just one
That works.
warehouse. There's other bays or whatever.
I mean, we could even say it's just parked in a bay there. You don't have to hide it in the warehouse.
Yeah,
but,
And people might even know it's there, but on the records, it just doesn't say, like, Coinbiters.
Yeah.
Like,
If anything, the
shit.
captain's just like, just don't, like, don't fire it up in there. Like,
You and I have parked our cars in the warehouse.
Sure, yeah,
and
exactly.
No one give a fuck.
Yeah, but this is like a starship.
Yeah. But that was a car.
It was a car,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So
I just like when I hear a station, I'm assuming that this station is
it's
fucking
big. It's
massive.
fine. It's good. It was something we brought up, and I was like,
Yeah.
I like the idea
Wait
of
a
it just
minute.
like being behind like
Yeah.
racks, it's just hidden there.
Just a bunch of boxes. You just see it
Don't
like
look at the
way
corner.
over the boxes. Like it's not even him.
Don't look at the corner.
Yeah, don't-
There's like a camouflage blanket over it.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
yeah, it's a
What's the name of your ship?
Oh, man. Meescha, do your thing.
Cascade Andromeda.
Oh, my God. It's so good. There it is.
Cascade Andromeda. Okay.
Yeah. I don't know.
I'm going to make sure I note that.
Yeah.
So
From an obscure anime that I watched a long time ago.
Is it?
yeah, I believe that.
I don't.
That's
I don't
actual
know.
real thing.
I actually just took 2 words out of a bag in my head.
Yeah.
Writing down Cascade. Okay, so you get onto the Cascade Andromeda.
Thank you. That was good.
When was the last time you flew this ship? I mean, like, probably a couple years.
Yeah. I would
Okay.
say I wouldn't have really wanted, had a reason to.
Sure.
I mean, I might, maybe I started it up to like make sure it's good and maybe I've checked in on it.
Yeah, no, that's good. So you know, get fired up. You all pile into this thing. I know it's a pretty rundown ship.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
So we're gonna see how it does. So you get it out into space. You do your fire up.
Takes a wrench and hits the
Yeah.
panel.
Run a quarter through a slot and it starts up.
I need to look at, like, I have Chicken Scratch saying all of its bad things. It's like double maintenance costs, like blacklisted or something.
Yeah, I can't go to certain sectors of space.
Yep. Anyways, I need to decipher the moon runes.
Nope,
that
it's
I
all
put on
good. So you guys pile onto this ship. We see it getting, all the you guys do the pre-board checks, everything like that. Everything's working. Are you guys taking any melee weapons with you, or are you just taking weapon? Like, you gonna bring any, like
I'm
a
not
sword
bringing
or a club or an axe? Okay, cool. And so you get out. We see you guys kind of take off out of the station at the same time as Willie. Maybe he like hails your guys' systems. Just like, all right, I'll see you guys back. Let me know what happens here. I'll be at Ortega, and then once I let them know, I'll come back here, just in case everything goes well with you guys. But good luck, be safe, all that kind of stuff. And then you see him kind of just like pull away as you guys start to descend towards the planet. Now, this ship, the Free Trader, is a aerodynamic ship. It is streamlined, which means it can land on planets. This is a 200-ton ship, so that means your small craft will not be able to be accessible here, Mr. Tyler. Mr. Zander cannot pilot this.
Oh, okay.
Small craft is 100 tons under. So, this thing, it goes. It's not the if there was space exhaust, we'd see some probably like black space exhaust spitting out behind it. But
There is duct tape on the exterior.
probably at one point, yeah. Why wouldn't there be? Maybe one of the wings is a different color, kind of thing.
It's flex tape, actually.
And we watch as you guys, start your travel there. And I'm gonna need a pilot roll here.
Oh boy!
As we get this bad boy going. So. This is going to be, what do you, pilot plus whatever you do, education or intelligence.
Nice, I'll do education.
Okay. That's going to be 8 plus as you start.
Ooh, okay. Wow, yeah, because I nailed it on 8 exactly.
Nice. Okay. So, first, you guys get going. You got the coordinates locked in, you get everything punched in, you start accelerating there. You turn on autopilot. You are confident that you guys are going to get there within the next day. Like, nothing bad's going to happen. So far. We see you guys go to sleep. You go rest. You guys fall asleep pretty quickly? What do you guys think? And what's going through your guys' head as you lay down for the night?
I think as somebody used to combat in space, or like tense situations, I think Zander gets in his vac suit and he's got pretty good at getting himself to sleep pretty quick, knowing that when we get there, he's going to need to be awake and ready.
Okay.
I think Toot is thinking about, probably over obsessing about the credits left unattended in Elias's and Yasmin's room. And, she's going through the logic in her head of, if I took them, it's a small ship. It's easy to, figure out who took them. But if they die and we come back, then she's totally taking those credits.
Damn.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
They can't spend them.
She's probably over obsessing about what to do about that.
All right, I like it. What's going through Coinbitter's head?
Yeah, I'm in my vac suit. I'm just focused on reviewing all of the health metrics. I mean, now that I'm piloting, I'm kind of like, just that's all I'm thinking about is like making sure that we get there safely and that I'm not forgetting anything, and also quietly worrying about all the problems with the ship that nobody knows about. I mean, this is great. No, this thing's great. And I'm just sitting there like sweating bullets.
The bathroom does not work.
Yeah.
Just Dave Matthews, just shit flying out.
Yeah.
What's Blex doing?
I think Blex is probably nervous. I think he's maybe afraid that it might be a setup.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm worried about that also, but
No, it makes sense.
I'd rather physically scope that out than just wait in the station for him.
Right.
All right, we see you guys fall asleep as best you can. The ship slowly guiding through space, coordinates punched in, heading down there. We see you all wake up. I think the ship is larger in view now, or the planet's larger in view now, this moon. Completely made of ice, so your vac suits are going to be tied in there. You've brought appropriate vac suits for that. You can, assuming there's some sort of thing you can use to switch them over as needed. Environmental wise and all that. So you guys just gotta stare out at this large circle getting ever closer and closer and closer. And at one point, you guys break through this atmosphere. Ship starts shaking around and everything as hopefully our good friend here, Coinbitter, is going to give me another pilot roll to land this bad boy.
This one up, Coinbitter.
It'd be funny if our adventure ends
Just
before it
ends here,
even
just
starts.
crashes.
And character creation in our next episode.
Yeah, all this build
All right,
up.
target number 8.
All right. Yes. Okay, we're good. I got a 11.
Okay, yeah, no, this is a nice, smooth landing as you guys kind of punch through the atmosphere, eventually get beneath the clouds. You kind of enter around, and it's just this huge, like, snowy wasteland. Just like, got snow whipping every which way. It's kind of windy. You follow this tracks, this ping of the ship, and eventually you come across the ship set down kind of not super far away, but as you are higher up above, you have aerial view of everything around you, and you see that where the ship is, probably like a kilometer, maybe up to 3 kilometers away, there's another ship. And then
so we find
you're up, you're coming down. You see your cruise ship. At like a couple kilometers away from that ship is another ship that you see. And then probably like 100, 200 meters away from that. I mean, the ship's pretty big. So like from the exterior of the ship, a couple meters away from that, you, like 100 meters away, you see a building, like the remnants of an old building. You don't know what it was, but there has been some modifications to it. It looks like there are some compartmentalized, like, square pieces that have been added to the outlayer of it. And you see that there is this, like, film or, like, sheen over the top of it that's, like, almost looks like the outside of, like, a bubble, if that makes sense. Like, it's kind of that, like, oily thing on top. Yeah, like, there's, like, clearly something on, like, not this, you don't know whether it's, like, the material, the fabric is made of it, but it's definitely, there's something odd there as you guys are landing.
Having monitored this planet for 2 years, is this building new?
The structure there, no, like this is always like some of the outline structures are there, but monitoring, like, you don't know, like the pieces added to it, they look not necessarily new. It's just kind of this weird, you're looking down at it, and you definitely see your starship from your ship. There's another starship there, and then this building that looks like pieces have been added onto it.
So 2 starships in one building.
Yes, two ships. Yeah, exactly.
I kind of point that out to Coinbitter, like, that building looks a little bit off. You said there's an oily sheen on the top? Or
just as you guys are looking down on it, you can see like whatever there's like it looks like a fabric or a film over parts of the newer pieces that have been added there. That like there's something there.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah, that looks weird. Can you get us, I don't know, about half a kilometer away? On the other side of that, just I don't want to be between the building and the other ship, but get us close so we can investigate that.
Wilco.
We see him kind of. I imagine it's like the Mass Effect scenes where like you whip it around and like a bunch of dust kicks, snow kicks up.
Pull an old Charlie.
Yeah.
That's a maneuver, I'm sure. Exactly.
I'm sure it sounds right.
I give it that stanky leg and just stack
it on top.
Yeah, exactly. Stack it on top.
Oh my god, that's amazing.
We see like the afterburners kind of kick off as you guys are landing here, and I think like the afterburners, like the ice is so thick here, like you're just melting away like layers, but you're never hitting ground. It's like so you land on top of like solid ice, and I think there's probably like some claws come down and dig into it. You see a ramp come down. I'm assuming you guys are all meeting up in an area, checking all your stuff, making sure your vac suits are sealed tight, checking them all, looking for the readings and everything.
I'd like to think that the ramp like came most of the way down, but then stopped before it hit the ground. I had to get out there and like kick it.
It's normal.
Yeah, and then
it kind of comes down, and then it's just like boom.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
It was going to be epic. Is this going to be like an Annihilation situation where we have to like cut our own stomachs and see like things moving inside?
I hope so.
Yeah.
You put a lot of faith in me.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to go like I don't want to do like horror again. Like I want to try to tell a different non-horror story.
Yeah, if there's a bear that screams like a human, I'm out.
God, such a good fucking movie.
It's so good.
God,
I love it. Yeah.
So you guys see you're in this docking or the I guess it'd be the wherever the ramp leads down from here. I'm assuming it's probably the cargo bay. That's the word I'm looking for. We see this ramp slowly lowering, gets stopped. We see jump, eventually slams down onto the ground. Somehow miraculously you don't fall. Like you just slide down with it. And we see you all exit the ship. You all have comm systems going on through your vac suits, I'm assuming, so you can stay in communication with each other.
Yep.
Just wind whipping by, like snow flurries kicking through.
First thing I do is pull out my personal comm unit and see if I can ping any of the crew of the station down here. Then he's thinking maybe there was interference from up above. Now that we're here on the planet? Nobody. Okay.
So...
Is there a way to see if there's anything under the surface of the ice?
Do you have a drill or something to
to
drill down in?
We have sensors. I just figured that the sensor could do something.
I mean, there's more ice.
All right.
There's nothing super crazy there.
My soul is my drill. Gurren Lagann reference. All right. The one person listening knows what I'm talking about.
You said things there, and I don't know what they were.
I know.
Anime.
Yeah, I kind of got you.
Fucking weeb.
Hey, it's cool, man. Like what you like.
Yeah.
I'm not going to judge you. Just a little bit.
Yeah, it's okay.
So you guys are standing on this ice planet, wind just whoosh, kicking around you as I hit my headphone there. As I was wailing my hands around like I was some sort of wacky wind.
Like Kermit the Frog name.
Well, I guess the Zander kind of shoulders his rifle, like looks around, like, all right, let's go check out this building, see what the deal is with this. I'm looking at recon as a skill, and I don't know if it's really going to help here, but it's for, or you're able to scout out dangers and spot threats, and he's just kind of like keeping an eye out.
Give me a recon roll then.
I also have recon, and I wanted to do that, and I'm going to do that.
I also have recon, and I want to jump on this because I feel useless.
Then roll.
The wind is really blocking me out. I rolled a 4.
Yeah, you suck.
Yeah.
There you go. Roll that one. Looks like you got a high roll though.
Oh, I got a what, 10?
Yeah, that's pretty high.
Yeah, I'm good at what I do.
You are.
What characteristic did you use? I was wondering.
Recon.
Oh no.
Plus your characteristic. So
like, which one did you think would be appropriate? if anything.
Probably maybe endurance, maybe, or dexterity.
I think dexterity could work. Yeah.
Then 11.
Okay.
Nice.
Okay. What did you roll there, Mr.
I
Coinbitter?
failed.
Okay, gotcha. All right, well, Toots is on guard. Toots, maybe it's just a habit whenever you're out in public, like you're just constantly.
Oh yeah, she's reading the room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like you're one of those people who you can never sit with your back to the door or anything like that.
Yeah,
Always
especially
have an
now. She's
escape route
paranoid.
planned in every room.
Oh yeah, she's paranoid.
Yeah.
And people are after her, but she doesn't talk about that.
Out here, though, who knows?
Who
Never
knows?
know.
I don't know. This might be all a facade from the people that are out together that put her on this godforsaken planet anyway. So
I like how she's becoming more megalomaniac.
Yep.
Like
This is all for me.
I'm the main character.
Yeah.
So we see you guys slowly making away this, meter long march. Slowly, and I'm assuming you all have cleats on to get through this ice, but it's still it's going to take a bit. You still got to make sure your footing's correct as you're going through here. And Toots, I want to say it sounds like I'm saying Toots. Toots. Your recon, you're looking out, you're keeping an eye on everything. You don't see any movement whatsoever, out here, nothing at all. Eventually, you guys get to this structure, and you can see there are looks like it's almost built on a little bit of a platform. So the walls of this kind of building, for lack of a better terms, is probably looking at I'd probably say 3 meters tall, but with the platform it's upwards of 12 meters. So there's a little bit of a platform, and then sitting above that, these things have been kind of built on top of that. And as you kind of approach here and get to the edging of it, you don't see a door on where you guys are at. You're kind of looking around. There's obviously no footprints, nothing like that. But as you get closer to it, you kind of see that sheen. And as you go up and pick it up, it's almost there's it's like a cloth that has been adhered to the outside of this this thing.
That's bizarre. Has anybody seen something like this? Is it when you say a cloth? Is it what I'm imagining consistency wise is cling wrap? Is it like that?
It's almost like a tarp. Kind of think like a tarp, like a thicker tarp.
Does it look like it's being blown with the wind of the planet?
A little bit. It looks like it's almost stretched over it and anchored down to it, stapled into it or secured to the outside of the building. Oh, wow. But there's definitely some areas where
some kind of shield around this thing. What I'm thinking.
That's a
sensor shield.
Cool.
Can I use my enhanced vision to see how warm the building is?
What does your enhanced vision give you? I'm down with that, but give me the deets on that.
Infrared? It's like FLIR. Yeah, okay. So infrared.
Gotcha. Trying to think here if this would
the predator see it?
Right.
If there's energy being used and it's hotter than freezing, whatever temperature it is ambiently, then it would definitely be seen.
It would be, unless there was something blocking it.
So if there's something blocking it, then I'd be able to tell for sure.
So you definitely don't get any, whatever this coating on the outside is blocking you from being able to see anything.
Perfect. Okay.
Which makes sense to you now that you start piecing together, the sensors pick something up and then it disappeared.
Right.
And you're seeing, you can't see anything through this.
So I'll make sure that the team knows that as well.
Cool. Yeah. That works.
Okay. I guess it would investigate work at all to learn more about this.
I can ask Brent. I can ask my digital friend Brent.
Oh yeah.
He can Google it for us.
Yeah.
Come in, Brent.
Hey Brent, can you do hey Brent, can you do a quick Google on this material to see if what it is?
Yeah, absolutely. Let me take a look. This guy sits there.
Beep boop beep.
Yeah. How's your day going today, Blex? You been doing good?
It's kind of shitty. I just woke up and everybody's gone.
That doesn't sound like very fun. I'm sorry to hear that.
I know, yeah.
But hey, I'll always be here for you.
Yeah, thanks, bud.
I like to think that Brent has like the artificial clacking of a keyboard.
Yeah,
like that
when
they put on phone.
Comcast, yeah.
They're like, oh yeah, you're definitely clacking on a keyboard right now. You know?
Absolutely, yeah.
And with his low social, Brent is like the only person he can actually talk to.
Maybe like Brent
without being like shy.
Is he like sitting at a desk on like?
I think he's probably just standing there, and it's still adding the key clicks.
Yeah.
And if he glitches out, he just goes still, and there's a rainbow wheel.
Yeah.
So he kind of like, he's thinking, he's like, yeah, can you get a sample of it by chance?
How close are we to the building? We're like at the building.
I think you're at the building, yeah.
So yeah, his like pinky finger the tip would flip open. It's a tiny little saw. Like a little
like
tiny
gadget shit?
Yeah.
Whoa.
You just be like zzz, zzz, zzz.
Even the saw has a Blex voice.
Yeah, the saw's like zzz, okay.
It's amazing.
He can program to whatever noise he wants.
Yeah.
And what is it? How does the material react to being pinky sawed?
You cut it. It's just like a fabric.
Like fabric.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
And so like you cut away that tiny little piece, and he's just gonna read through some. Okay. Yeah. Looks like this is just standard fabric that you can buy to cut out. It's military grade, so it's usually probably going to be found on the black market unless this is tied to some sort of higher up government thing that I don't know anything about. But looks like this is just used to cover up sensor data. It blocks out any sort of form of sensors getting through, or any sort of basic, whatever the general term of that would be like. Any sort of vision or sensors, this kind of blocks it out.
Okay.
So it creates like basically a bubble of it. And so, but now that you've cut that tiny little piece out, if you pop your eye down there, give it a little looky poo, you see the inside. Your vision kind of goes through, and it looks like there is some sort of power on the other side of this wall. You can see like there's like. Maybe in the far corner, you can maybe see like the outline of a generator.
It's like a warm spot.
Yeah, there's like a warm spot. There's a couple different other warm spots that you can see as well.
Anything moving?
There are some moving. You see about 8 people, things moving. And then there's also another area as like, maybe like you kind of squeeze through, or you maybe cut like a larger swath off or whatever it be. You see another area of this area, like pretty, I wouldn't say close to you guys, but in there, you see a lot of residual heat kind of like piled up, if that makes sense.
I mean, what you're saying makes sense, but why you're saying it hasn't clicked yet. I'm not sure, because if they're dead bodies, then they probably wouldn't. Are they as warm as what the other, I imagine, people walking around, so that it looks like they are alive?
Yeah, it looks like they're alive.
In
Nothing,
one spot.
Yes, looks
We
like.
should see if they're all like humanoid, because some of our crew wasn't humanoid.
With my vision, just seeing like a warm spot, I don't know if I could.
Yeah, it's just a warm spot. He can't see.
I thought it was
really
like
outline.
Predator style, where you could see like inside.
No, you made that up in your head.
Yeah.
But Predators are cool.
Predators are cool. I'm not.
I
no
didn't
one's
make
taking it away.
Predator up in my head though.
If you did, you'd be a millionaire.
Yeah, how cool would that be?
Yeah.
You see inside this building, you see 8 figures, 8 heat signatures moving around. You see another set of heat signatures. Can you tell like the individual outlines, or if they're all together, is it just one big mass, Jake? Like, how advanced is your stuff?
Probably not that advanced.
It's
Okay,
not
you see-
Predator.
Probably just one big mass.
You see a big old mass
Yeah.
at one point inside of here,
Does it look like they're standing or laying down?
laying down. That's what you see as you've cut away some of this fabric to see on the inside.
So yeah, I'll tell the group.
Toots your recon. As you look around, you've been walking. I'm gonna carry over that. You're looking around and you don't see no security cameras. There's nothing on the outside being powered. I think Jake, you'd be able to tell that as well. Like as you look around looking for heat signatures, I mean there would be some sort of electrical current going to most of those things, which is usually gives off some sort of heat. I'm assuming, but I don't know. I'm not a fucking scientist. So
Not if they were insulated, I bet.
true, yeah.
But I'm not a scientist.
True. You don't see any cameras out here. As you're walking around, you don't see anything.
Okay, fair.
So you guys move around the side of this
Look for an
building.
entrance. Yep.
You slowly, cautiously creep to the edge.
Keep my
Pop
gun
around.
around the corner.
Zander pops out with his gun. See something move, shoots it.
It was a spooky ghost.
What is that? What is that?
You eventually, like, because you said to land behind the structure.
Yeah,
I went, like on the opposite side of where the ships are.
Yes.
So you guys probably walk down. I mean, it's a fairly large structure. Like each of these, it looks like it's almost segmented. Like they've brought modular. Yeah, it means like they bought like modular things to kind of put together, little cubes. So they're probably each like 12 meters long.
Oh,
we'll say.
Okay.
What's that? 20,
36, 40 feet.
40 feet.
You would definitely lose consciousness.
So, yeah, you would.
Yeah, you'd be fucked.
You would be done.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's like probably like a 40-foot piece, and then you get to the end and kind of turn around. You turn and follow that side. There's another piece laid out there, and eventually you get to that corner, and then all entire side of this thing is covered in this fabric, like down to like the anchors into the ice. You turn again and take a look, and you can see there is some sort of an airlock on the front here.
Okay.
There is, So you see a door going in, a hatch. Looks like there's a... Doesn't look like there's a code, right? Just looks like there's a normal-ass hatch that leads into this room.
Shit.
I would ask Blex if the heat signatures, do you see any... Oh, I guess this front part is covered. So I'd ask him to cut another small hole a little ways away from the door and see if he could see if there's any heat signatures in the immediate front area of the door. If that makes sense. Because I want to go in, but I don't want to go in if there's somebody right there.
It's true. I've got to think about...
How to kill us?
Is the wind loud enough that they wouldn't be able to hear a ship coming in?
Oh.
Does that fabric block sound?
And I'm hoping it blocks all signals.
Let's roll for it.
Well,
Okay. I've got my roll.
only he knows.
Okay.
Only I know. I'm like the shadow.
So we not to break the momentum of the scene. Are we committed? Are you? Because I've been like thinking about things, and I know I've been paying attention. But are you like ready to go in?
I am assuming they're hostile.
Yeah.
And with what Blex says, I assume they have our crew.
Right.
So Xander's idea is we need to get the jump on.
Okay.
What happens? Exactly what's going to happen? Who knows? But we need to surprise them.
Okay.
Yeah.
SWAT
I mean,
style?
I guess the other thing is we could just go take their ship.
That's what I was going to say. That's why, that's literally the interruption was like, do we want to go check that out? Either there's only maybe one or two people in there, which it's easier to do things with. Maybe it'd be nice to...
Yeah, you got your ship and the other ship there, too.
Maybe, like, take their ship. Like,
we could also, if we have the jump on them, we could do stuff to fuck with them before just, like, walking in. Like, we would try to, like, cut the power to the building or...
Did we consider, since they're all laying down and alive, this is a weird sex thing?
You did not consider this.
Maybe we need to go to their ship first.
Give me another recon roll.
Okay.
Oh, boy.
The captain
all
got
of us?
everyone
who's
reconning?
just
Meescha.
Oh, what the
dick
fuck?
enlargements.
3 dick enlargements.
Okay, so if I use the same...
use society on this one. So.
Society.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Okay, I'm going to... So that's 6, 7.
7? Yeah, you don't see any pineapples that would lead you to believe this is some sort of swinger party.
Gosh, pineapple.
I was hoping.
They might be on the inside. You don't know.
Yeah.
Was there a chlamydia outbreak on the ship before we left?
Not that you're aware of.
Yeah.
You don't have access to the personal records of everybody.
I do have one in medic.
That's true. And so if you saw chlamydia, you'd be like, that's chlamydia.
Yeah, that's
But as far as you know.
Yeah.
Everyone show me your genitals. Okay.
Yep.
Who's discharging?
What do you get?
Well, what is saw chlamydia?
Yeah.
Let's be real.
Yeah,
That's what saw chlamydia means.
Does anyone have a black light?
Yeah.
Shine in there?
Gross.
Yeah, so you got 2 ships outside?
Yeah, I mean, I guess actually, why not go into their ship?
Yeah, honestly, that's like a nice get more info. Maybe we get clues as to what the hell's going on here.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll find out what's on that ship next time.
On to next time.
I was learned about Jerry Bruckheimer's guy that he made all those movies with, and like I was watching this documentary about the guy, and he was like the biggest piece of shit that you'd expect. Like he was the quintessential like Hollywood 80s excess douchebag.
Jerry Bruckheimer?
No, his partner. Oh. Like he got like a dick enlargement surgery, and then it fucked up, so he had to like redo it. And he did just like shit tons of coke.
Dude, imagine how mangled your dick is after
he went on,
dude. Enlargement.
Oh my god.
Was his dick doing coke?
Yeah, probably. But he was like, he would like throw these crazy sex parties and like, you know, obviously like multiple sex allegations against him and all this. And it's like, god, bro. I want to know what part Jerry Bruckheimer's like, we've had enough. Like, we're not going to do this now. Like,
it was the second dick enlargement. Yeah. You can stand by for one, but that second one, sorry, buddy. Yeah. I'm not here for that degeneracy.
The second one was to correct the first one.
Right. It was just, I don't know.
Correct. It just wasn't big enough for him.
I don't know. It was just this weird rabbit hole I went on YouTube, like watching all this. Because I think it was like it's fun. I like me watching Hunter S. Thompson stuff. Like I was like trying to look like, never really knew a whole ton about him. So I was reading up on him. But
he's fascinating.
I remember I read an article at one point in my life. I don't remember the specific measurements though, but someone did a scientific, like a doctor's point of view of like how large the penis can be before you lose consciousness, before it has to like how much blood has to go.
Too much blood.
Yeah. God, and I think it was something like 12 inches or something like that. No,
for real?
I don't know. It was a long time ago.
Only
but
12?
Yeah. Only 12.
I would have passed out about 8 inches ago.
But I just thought it was an interesting read. I was like, didn't think about that.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, that's it's not a bone. Blood goes there.
No,
so.
Flop it.
That's why I remember one of my friends growing up, we were at his house, and his dad came into the room, and he looked at us square in the eyes and said, "Hey, if you ever have a nosebleed, put an ice pack on your balls, and all the blood will rush to your balls instead of your nose."
What?
And then he walked out of the
What the hell?
Is that true?
I don't know. I've never done that.
Oh,
and I'm not going to put an ice pack on my balls.
Ice in my balls.
You know what? I get nosebleeds all the time. I'm going to try that. I'm just going to put like right on my cooch. See what happens.
Maybe. I don't know. Yeah. Like I put ice on my balls when I got a vasectomy, but like ever since then, I'm not going to.
Or I could just plug my nose like a normal person.
Right. No.
Yep.
It's quite being weird.
He just wanted an excuse to put ice on his balls, apparently.
Yeah, I guess. Or talk to us about balls.
Yeah.
And there you go. That's TED Talk from Cepheid Parsable. I forget what.
Cepheid variable.
That's why we got the
Cepheid Parsable.
Damn.
I forget what.
Cepheid Parsable, baby.